What's up YouTube, Rod J here to take a look at another beer. Thanks for coming by to check out another video. Going to take a look at one from Anderson Valley out of Boonville, California. This is their Fall Horning Pumpkin Ale. This one actually comes in at an ABV of 6% and 20 IBU. For those of you that don't know out there, one of the things I found out recently is that they are actually a solar powered brewery. So something a little bit unique about them in that regard. This one is an ale brewed with pumpkin and spices as noted on the can. Go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass. So there we go, we get it into the shaker glass. Pours out about a 2.5 finger head on the pour that I did there. Best glassware to use, mentioned lager glass, shaker glass, or a tumbler glass. So right along those lines we have a good piece of glassware to use for this one. Go ahead and take a look at the appearance. Nice dark reddish brown color, not fully dark, can get some light through, but it leaves that reddish kind of glow in the beer. But take it out of the light and you're not seeing much through it at all. As far as the head, a nice beige head. Do have some pretty nice creaminess along with it as well. Can't really see much of the carbonation obviously because of it being as dark as it is, but overall a nice appearance for a dark pumpkin beer. As far as the aroma, wow, nice amount of spices come right out of this. You're picking up a lot of those flavors. You're picking up nutmeg, you're picking up some of the cinnamon, some of the seasonal type spices you use around the fall time. Great pumpkin aroma. The strength of the aroma is a nice moderate to strong strength, so not having to sniff too hard to actually get that up out of it. You do get some of that malt sensation, which seems to be a little more caramelized as well. Overall, a nice smelling beer. I mean, this is actually fall in a can pretty much. As far as the taste, with the taste you do get somewhat of a watery texture up front. You get just over a light to medium body mouthfeel with this one. The watery texture, you get some of the flavors out of it from some of the spices, so to speak. You get some initial bitterness on the taste. It is low, it's only a 20 IBU beer, but you do get some of that up front. But then it does have a nice crisp finish on the back end. The duration of the finish, it seems to be somewhere between short and average. Doesn't last around as long. No astringency though on the back end, so it does finish nice. You can feel it basically through your neckline or so with the flavors. Doesn't get up as much into the mouth, but it does get kind of in here where you kind of feel it a little bit more. It has a little bit of sensation to the taste buds. It is an easy going down beer. As you can see, I'm almost down half the glass already. But for a 6% pumpkin beer, not too bad. Now if you're not into pumpkin beers, then this might not be your beer you want to try, but if you do like some of the pumpkin beers, it's not bad. I'm not sure what the full price on this one is. I actually got it at one of my places where they had it on a closeout, but I got like a 6-pack of them and it was like, I want to say it was around $3.99 or $4.99, whatever it was. It was definitely worth it. So, you know, it was at the end of pumpkin season here. I say give it a shot. Check some of the ratings. You know, you look at Untappd, it gets an average rating of 3.5, which isn't bad. Beer Advocate actually gives it an 83 for good. Rate Beer gives it a 77 overall, but then an 89 for style. I think it's a decent pumpkin beer. I think if you have one of these and you like pumpkin beer, you'd probably enjoy it. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with it. I'd drink it again, or I'd drink it if I was out somewhere. But it doesn't do anything to really make it stand out more than any other pumpkin beer really out there. And with that slight watery texture, I'm actually going to have to knock it down a little bit in my mind. So for me, I'm actually going to give this one a B-. Solid, but just nothing to really stand out. So a B- for me on the Anderson Valley Fall Horning. If you've had this before, let me know. Put your comments in the comment section. Maybe you think it's better than the B-, maybe you think it's worse than the B-. But for me, I think it's that kind of fits where it should be at. Well, with that, I'm going to say cheers. Appreciate you swinging by again. Make sure if you like the video, you hit that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to stay up to speed on other videos going forward. But yeah, definitely a beer worth trying, especially if you do like pumpkin ale. So with that, I'm going to say cheers. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.